Are you curious to know if you are manifesting correctly? Have you ever wondered if there's a way to tell if what you are doing is working when it comes to manifesting your desires? If you've ever wanted to know how to tell if you are manifesting correctly, if this is something that you've always been curious about and want to make sure that you are implementing in the right way, then go ahead and stick around to the end of this video because we are going to go into all of that today. What's up guys, my name is Missy Renee, and on this channel we talk about manifesting. Everything that there is to do with manifesting, how to do it, how to properly apply it so that you can make sure that you are correctly making the life that you've always dreamed of. So this is another frequently asked question that I get, and another question that I see all over the place on forums, in comments, is how do I know if I'm doing this correctly? How do I tell if I am on the right track when it comes to deliberately manifesting my desires? So I wanted to make this video to make sure that you guys had a go-to, step-by-step, exact way so that you will know to a T whether or not you are in fact on the right track to manifesting your desires. So if you're interested in getting more helpful tips and tricks like these every week, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button because we talk about everything and anything that there is to know about how to correctly manifest. So let's just jump right into it. Before I go into the exact ways in how to tell whether or not you are correctly manifesting or whether or not you are on the right path, I want to talk for a minute about signs that your manifestations are coming, because there is a lot of misinformation around this, unfortunately. It is rampant throughout the law of attraction community, and I myself have been studying manifesting and how to manifest for over 10 years now. I have tested and tried everything out there under the sun, and it wasn't until I found Neville Goddard that things started to rapid fire improve for me, and my manifestations were just like one after the other after the other. So that said, I really want to clear up a lot of the misinformation out there and a lot of the things that are going around that are tripping people up, because it held me back for years. It really did keep it so I was not able to manifest in the way that I do now, and that it just, everything just comes to me. So I want to make it abundantly clear in this video that there are no signs that you need to be looking out for to see if your manifestation is coming. There is nothing external that is going to cue you in, so to speak, on whether or not you are implementing this correctly. And for those of you who are new to manifesting, for those of you who are new to my channel, I strongly encourage you to watch my Manifestation Fundamentals playlist. I will link that guy up here. I will also link him down in the description box below, but that one is critical to watch and understand. Everything that you need to understand is on that playlist. Once this video is done, if you are new to the teachings of Neville, or if you're new to the subject of manifestation, I strongly encourage you to go check out that playlist, because I don't teach the conventional law of attraction way of manifesting. There are unfortunately a lot of holes in that approach to manifesting and teaching that style, as I have unfortunately found out. And the entire point is to make sure that you guys get the precise, clear, fast track way to manifest, so you have no hiccups and no hangups, and you get whatever it is that you desire as quickly as possible. So that said, you don't ever have to look outside of you for signs. There's no such thing as angel numbers. You don't have to look out for any of that. Those have no meaning except for the meaning that you give them. And basically what I mean by that is everything in your external reality, everything that you are currently in this present day experiencing, is all your past beliefs, assumptions, inner conversations, reactions, etc. Neville himself always stressed that signs follow, they never precede. And what that means is you will not see signs that your manifestation is coming, because everything in your 3D reality that you're experiencing in the present moment is just a shadow. It is all from yesterday and the day before and the month before and so on, so back. Do not, again, look outside of yourself. When it comes to manifesting, it is all internal. So to give you a better understanding of just exactly how this works and how we manifest is, essentially, you are using your imagination. You manifest through your imagination. And what you do is impress whatever it is that you desire onto your subconscious mind, which then takes that image or that imaginal scene and will put it out in your 3D reality for you to experience. And your imagination is 100% as real as your physical reality. And I know that that part is a difficult one for people to comprehend, because our whole lives we've been taught that what we imagine is just make-believe. But after putting these teachings to the test over and over and over again, I can say with 1000% confidence that your imagination is in fact as solidly real as your external reality, the reality around you. And in fact, your imagination always precedes what you experience in your outside world. That is why you never look for signs that your manifestation is coming. You never try to find your bridge of incidents or look for any cues that you're on the right track through external observation. Whew. Okay, so with all that said, how do we know if we are on the right track? How do we know if we are manifesting correctly or if we are implementing these teachings correctly? The way to tell if you are on the right track, so to speak, the way to tell if you are manifesting correctly is to determine the state that you are dwelling in. If you're not familiar with states or what I mean by states, then definitely check out the video I made that explains it all. I will link it up here, also down in the description box below. But in a nutshell, a state is a world or reality within itself. There are infinite number of realities and states to experience. We are talking essentially about parallel realities here. We are talking about the multiverse theory here. Anything and everything already exists. Creation is finished. Every possible scenario, every possible outcome, every possible situation already exists. It's already done. And what we are doing every moment to moment to moment is we are picking and choosing and selecting different states of being to experience. And we choose these states, we select these states based on our beliefs and based on our assumptions, which is why we use our imagination. When we use our imagination in the state akin to sleep, on that borderline unconscious twilight period right before bed, it's the easiest and fastest way to bypass your conscious mind and get whatever you desire into your subconscious mind, which then takes you wherever it is that you want to go. It will take you to that state where your desire already exists. So how do we tell what state we're in? You note the mental conversations that you're having. Your inner conversations are the way to tell what state you're currently dwelling in. And this is where self-observation is key. This is where taking a critical, non-judgmental look at the thoughts that you're thinking throughout the day is paramount. So for example, if you're trying to manifest a specific person, but your inner dialogue throughout the day consists of, oh God, why isn't he texting me back? Why hasn't he called me? Does he really care about me? What is he doing right now? Is he with somebody else? Does he really love me? Am I just wasting my time? Oh God, he probably thinks I'm ugly. He probably thinks I'm stupid. I can't believe he's being such an asshole. If those are the inner conversations that are playing out in your mind through your waking hours, then unfortunately you are not in the correct state. If this is the case for you, then I strongly suggest that you continue to use your imagination every night as you were going to sleep and create that mental scene that would play out if you already had your desire. Keep looping that scene every night in your imagination as you are getting ready for bed. This is by and far the best technique that I've found and have been able to implement that will quickly get me into my desired state. And do it every night until you start to feel that satisfaction and that relief that comes with already having whatever it is that you desire. Once you note your mental conversation and your inner dialogue matches your desire, then congrats, you are successfully in the right state. So really take a note throughout the day. Stop yourself when you start hearing these conversations and ask yourself, like, would these be the thoughts that I'd be thinking if I were to have my desire? Does my inner conversations match my desired state? Would I be asking these questions and having this mental dialogue if I were to already have the thing that I want? If the answer is no, then keep persisting with using your imagination while you're in the state akin to sleep every night. You need to truly live in the end here. You need to truly walk every day with conviction that what you have imagined and what you desire is already yours. You have to be confident throughout your day-to-day hours that you are in fact the person that you want to be, or that you have the thing that you desire to have. Make a note of a mental diet here. This is where mental diet is so important. And if you have not heard of mental diet before, if you're not quite sure what I mean by that, I have also made a video that you can check out up here and also down in the description box below. I've got all the videos for you guys, and you can also find them all on the Manifestation Fundamentals playlist. But your inner conversations will tell you exactly the state that you are dwelling in. So if your thoughts throughout the day, if your inner conversations do not match your desired outcome, then you are not living in the end, and you are not in the correct state that you want to be in. So to quick recap, always make sure that you are doing the work internally. Always make sure that you are not trying to look outside of yourself in your circumstances to look for signs, synchronicities, or angel numbers, or any of that. None of that has anything to do with your state or the state that you want to be in. You always want to keep note of the inner conversations that you are carrying and that you are mentally playing out throughout the day. That will determine the state that you are currently dwelling in. And if those mental conversations do not match your desired state, then you need to persist every night, imagining your desired scenario, living in that end as if you already had your desire. You want to keep persisting with that every night until you walk in your day-to-day in that strong conviction that what you have imagined is already yours. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. This helps trigger the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see this content. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that bell icon so that way you are notified every time I put out new videos. And if you're interested in checking out any of my other resources, I will link my blog, my coaching website, and my social links down in the description box below. So check them out. And if you have any questions for me about this topic, about how to tell if you are manifesting correctly, how to tell if you're on the right track, or if you have anything that you want me to talk about in future videos, leave them down in those comments. So until next time, you guys, take care, persist, definitely check out that playlist, and definitely never forget how powerful you truly are. Happy manifesting.